Dear students, good evening again and welcome back. In the previous lectures, we were discussing about the QuickBooks, how to create the QuickBook account. After that, we have discussed that how to create the suppliers, the customer, how to create the invoices, the chart of account, and also if the invoice is there, how to create the inventory item, how to sell it, and then how to receive the amount. In the chart of account, we have created one account already, and that was the manually one by one we have created account. Now in this lecture we will discuss how the chart of account multiple accounts are created through the import. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to go here on the settings. In the settings we have what? We have the import data. In the import data, if you see here, we can import different type of the data in the QuickBooks. The different options are there. For example, we can import the bank data, we can import all the customers, the suppliers, the chart of account, the invoices, the bills, the product and services. So all these can be imported. Obviously, we will do all these things. We will import data one by one for all these things, but we start with the basic concept of the chart of account. So we just click on that, the chart of account, import data. And if we click on that one, we get a new basically window, or the pop-up window is there. So where we have a 3-step. First of all, we have to upload the data, then we have to map the data, and then we have to import the data. So if we see here, we have a one concept here, that is the concept of the sample file. So the sample file can be downloaded, and we can open that sample file, and we can see that what are the basic information that should be included in the account that we are discussing, and what should be in the chart of account, which information we can have. So if we see here, we just click on that one and we download the sample file. So after downloading the sample file, if we open the sample file, we can see that which is the basic information that is needed in that. So if we see here, we have almost 4 columns here. The account number is there, the account name is there, the type is there, and the detail type is there. What is meaning by the account number? Obviously, every ledger, every account in the business has a specific account number. Then the account name, obviously we can select any type of the account name here. So we have, for example, the cost of material, the computer, the product, revenue. So then the two main important things here are these things, the type and the detail type. This should be focused. Why it should be focused? Because the cash and the cash equivalent, or the income, or the cost of sale, these are the types which are already available in the system. So we have to use the same wording, we have to use even the same spelling for that, and even for the detailed type. So if we just look at the information, so we can see here, for example, if we don't create the account through the Excel file, or we don't create the import data, so we just create a new account, for example. So if we don't want to create through the import data, so what is the basic concept? If you remember, we have to go here on the bookkeeping, and in the bookkeeping what we have the chart of account. So in the chart of account, if we see here, if we just click on the new, we have an option. Either we can create a new account from here, and if we look at that one, so here the account type and the detail type is available. So we can create all the accounts one by one, but what we are trying to use here, we are trying to use that there may be like 1,000 accounts are there, or 10,000 accounts are there. So we have to account these accounts should be. So what we have to do, we can create the account one by one. Other option is that we have like a 400, 500, 1,000 accounts are there in the chart of accounts. So we just want to import all the information by one click. So, but this is the information which is very important, and it should be written in the same words and in the same spellings. So if we see here, with different type of the accounts are already there. For example, the income, the expenses, the revenue, the main 5 heads of accounts are already there, and also the detail type is there, either it's the bank, cash, or the client. So accordingly, for example, for the current asset, the different allowance for that inventory. So all the account types are already available, and the detail types are already available. So what we have to do, simply we have to just see that what is the account type and the detail type. So now if we look at this Excel file, if we see here, we have the current asset, non-current asset, we have the all the detail types are there. So if we just look that we want to create a new account for what? We want to create a new account for the non-current asset, but are the fixed asset. So here obviously in the fixed asset we have either it is a building, it is a furniture, it is a land, it's a leasehold improvement, machinery, equipment. So all the things which are included in the property, plant and equipment. So it is available here. It can be vehicle. So for example, we want to create a fixed asset, and in the fixed asset we want to create a buildings. So these are the two words that we have to use. So the buildings is in the detail type and the account type should be a fixed asset. So the buildings are there. So we want to create like we have a company, and in the company like a 10 or 15 buildings are there on the different locations. So we want to just transfer all the data, import all the data related to the building. So these two things like account type and the account detail type, this is very important. So if we just focus on that one and we go to here, so I have created a one new file. For example, the account number like 100-101, and the same way we have a building location 1 and then account. The account type is what? That is the fixed asset, and in the type we have detail type, we have used the building. So I have created like a 10 buildings, and with respect to the name of the building, according to the location, according to the description, so anything can be added here. So this is the name of the account. So I have created 10 accounts of the buildings, and again 101 is there, 102 up to 110, and then for that obviously we need the next thing, that is the accumulated depreciation, because for every non-current asset, for every fixed asset, there should be either a depreciation or the amortization. So we have to create all the accounts here for the depreciation. So depreciation account is there. So accumulated depreciation on property, plant and equipment, this is the account type, and obviously the type, main type is the fixed asset. Again, accumulated depreciation for building 1, 2, 3 up to 10. So in this way I have almost 20 accounts, and I want to transfer all these accounts by one click. So this data is available as per the sheet, as per the information. This is the information that we have to see. Here we have to enter here account number, account name, type and the detail type. So I have created almost 20 building accounts with 10 main accounts and then the 10 with respect to the accumulated depreciation. So I want to transfer all these accounts into the chart of account in the QuickBooks. So just we click on the QuickBooks Online, close that one, and we just go for the import. Either we can import from there where I have shown you in the settings, or even in the chart of account we can opt the import option. The same window will pop up. Now I have a file which I have already downloaded. I have entered all the information in that, so I can browse that file. We will do that which account that we have, and the file is selected, and we go for the next option. And then again here the mapping data is there, so it may be detail type, no match, so already information is there. So detail type, account number, so all these are already there, so we haven't changed any heading of the account name. So we go for the, so we have to import through that one. So we will click on the chart of account and we go for the browse data, and in the downloads we have this file available. So we just click on that one and then go for the next option. So here there is a mapping, like we have account detail type, account number, account name is there, and the type is there. So we go for the next one. So if you see here, we have almost like a 20 new accounts are ready to be imported. So what are the accounts? If you remember, the building location number 1, location number 2, location number 3, location number 4, in this way. So all these accounts are there, and after that if you see, we have a accumulated depreciation for building 1, 2, 3. So all these 20 accounts are available here because we have entered all the information related to that. After selecting, obviously we are already selected, so after selecting all these accounts, what we have to do, we go to for the import. It will now again if we want to see that either all our accounts are available or not, so what we have to do, we have to go on the bookkeeping and we have to see the chart of account. If we just write here like a building, so if you see here all the buildings like a 102, 101, 104, 5, 6 up to the different numbers like 11 is there, and again the cumulative depreciation for the building, so 101, 202, 203. So all the accounts are available at the building. So almost we have a 1 to 20 records are available for the building. So all the building accounts are available, all the accumulated depreciation accounts are available. So in this way we have imported all the buildings, and 20 accounts are transferred from the CSV file or Excel file. So in this way we can transfer maybe 100 or 1000 or even the million of the accounts we can transfer here. So this is the way how we are discussing and how we are recording the chart of account, but not one by one, but through the import data, and it can be imported like a 20, 50, 100 accounts can be imported by mapping. So I hope you have understood that concept, but still if you have any doubt, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.